Wagwan. Welcome back to another video brought to you by Danai's Electrical Services, and in today's video I will be showing you a demonstration of how to change an electrical outlet. Okay, so before we get into that video, I must warn you that working with electricity is very dangerous, and it is always required to get a certified person to work with electrical circuit. So first thing we'll be going through is what we will need to change an electrical outlet. The first thing is a screwdriver. You need a screwdriver with a flathead like this one, and you also need a screwdriver with a Phillips head like this one, or you can just have one screwdriver that can do both, like the one that I'm using to do my demonstration today. You will also need a knife to strip your wire, right? You don't have to have a knife like mine. This is a stencil knife or an electrician knife. You can use a regular house knife to strip your wires. Also, you will need a pliers, preferable a bird beak pliers. So let's just get right into it. So the first step you need to take is to make sure you power off your circuit. You should never, ever, unless you are me, you should never work on a live circuit, right? So the first thing you want to do is power off the circuit. How are you going to go about doing this? You have something called a circuit breaker finder. This is a circuit breaker finder. I can use this to find the exact circuit or the exact breaker that outlet that I'll be working on is connected to. But in most cases, some people might not have this. So it's best to just turn off the breaker main. So we'll go to our breaker circuit and show you how to turn off your breaker main. So come with me. So now we are at our main breaker, and this 50 amp breaker right here, this will be our main breaker, right? In this position, it means that it will be on, so we'll just turn it in the off position. So you can just go ahead and turn that off, and that will turn off the power in your entire home or office or wherever you're working. Okay, so we turn off the breaker that is sending power to our electrical outlet. So now we can go ahead and start working. But before we start working, it's always good to double check if there is no power going to the outlet. You can do that by using this non-contact voltage tester. But if you don't have a non-contact voltage tester, you can just plug something into the outlet to check if there is power going to it. So let's go ahead and start working on our electrical outlet. So the first thing you'll do is you'll remove your outlet cover. After you remove your outlet cover, you want to go ahead and then remove your outlet from the box by screwing the screw that hold it in place. So these two screws, and you're going to use this. You're going to use your Phillips screwdriver to do this. Okay, so this is our electrical outlet, right? And I'm going to show you a demonstration on the replacement outlet. Okay, so this is our electrical outlet, and one of these slots is longer than one. You can notice that. The one that is longer, that one is for the neutral, right? So if this one is longer, you know that your neutral will be on this point. And if this one is shorter, you know that the live will be connected to this part. Also, this part here is for your ground. You can also recognize them by the color of the screw. The green screw means that this one is for your earth, the silver screw means that this one is for your neutral, and the gold screw means that this one is for your live. Now it's time to identify which of our wires are the live, which is the neutral, and which is the ground. You can identify them by the color of the screw. You know that the one with the green screw is the earth, the one with the silver screw is the neutral, and the one with the gold screw is the live. As it relates to color code, red is always live. If you see red, black, and this should supposed to be green, but for some reason it is black. So if you see red, black, and green, red is live, black is neutral and green is earth. If you saw brown and blue, brown is live and blue is neutral. If you saw black and white, white is neutral and black is live. In most cases, green is always your earth. Sometimes it is green and sometimes it is pure copper, meaning it doesn't have any insulation. So you're going to go ahead and remove your screws. And we have our new outlet here, and we just wanna free up the screw, and we know that this is our earth. So you want to just use your pliers, and if the wires weren't stripped, you'll use your knife to strip the wires at this point. And if you need to cut the wires, you'll use the pliers to cut the wires. But our wire is already twined, and we're just going to wrap it in a clockwise direction. Why do we do it in a clockwise direction? We will screw the screw in a clockwise direction. You don't want to wrap your wire in an anti-clockwise direction. And you're screwing your screw in a clockwise direction, that will mess up your connection. Also, if you could just come in closer, if we are using solid copper, you would insert it in these points. Instead of to use the screws, you'll insert them in these holes. So, but we are not using solid copper. So next, we want to connect our neutral. So we release our silver screw, and you can connect them on either screw, it doesn't matter. And then now it's time for a live, so we free up our gold screw. So you want to go ahead and tighten our screw. I want to try not to let the wire hang over too much. Like this, we can cut back some of this because it is hanging over too much. So I want to go ahead and just cut back some of that conductor, and then we'll go ahead and reconnect it. Sometimes for safety purposes, you can just wrap a tape around the points where you connect your wire for safety purpose. And then you want to go ahead and just put your, so you're going to go ahead and just screw in your outlet. So we're going to screw our outlet all the way in. Screw it all the way in. And then we just put back our outlet cover on. And we're going to use our flathead screwdriver to just screw that in. And now our electrical outlet is changed, and there you have it, a demonstration of how to change an electrical outlet. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and for more videos like these, electrical related video, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, Danice Electrical Services. Thank you.